from our last Monday meta review, literally almost nothing has changed. Almost nothing, right? Except there's one thing that broke the internet. Soldier 76 change. And it's this. Soldier 76. Actually, can I find this? Overwatch patch notes probably has it, right? Patch notes. Experimental. Yeah, this right here. This right here is what I'm talking about. This little piece of change. They took out the bullet spread. So like the bloom when you full auto fire when it goes and you have to like pulse it like a heavy pulse rifle would kind of allude to. No, you can just hold left click now and it's more of like a Valorant spread. And there's more ammo and it's constant recoil. And this constant recoil is like really easy to control if you like have any FPS backing whatsoever, which is kind of what Soldier 76 is. It's like you came from COD, you don't want to learn, you just want to get some boots on the ground action, you play Soldier 76. Does this change anything? That's what I'm here to tell you guys. And the answer is in terms of the meta, no, but in terms of ladder, yes. So yeah. Sorry, what? Let me see. It makes Soldier easier to play, but does it change what makes Soldier underpowered? The thing is that Soldier as a character, as an idea, is not very strong in the current meta. He's actually really good in some metas, and I'm going to get to that. But we have to get into that. So the real question is, nothing changed meta-wise in team play. So maybe this time, I think this time we're going to make a ranked meta list after Soldier's thing is implemented. I think that's really smart because it's a lot different in ranked than it is in team play right now. And it really should never be that way, but because it's 2020 and I'm still playing Overwatch and so is a lot of other people, they really don't care. So without further ado, excuse me, let's get right into it. So I still think that Winston and D.Va are incredibly strong. They're still the best comp to run in ladder. They're still incredibly strong. If you're with a duo, you should be running Winston and D.Va. They're almost an instant win if they're not running it to the extent if you're playing it well. A close second goes to Reinhardt because Reinhardt on some maps actually outplays the Winston. And actually, that's going to make my Winston go down because some people don't understand how to play Winston and that you need to abuse high grounds against this Reinhardt to really get the max value. So that's that. Other tank combos that are pretty good. Sigma, Hog, very good on Junkertown, and just in general, like a B tier goes to Sigma, Hog, and then Zarya. Because actually, no, Zarya's top B tier for sure because she's good with Ryan and can still run double bubble. But the double off tank stuff really isn't bad in ladder. Like if you're playing that style and you're playing for picks, it's still really good. It's still really, really good. Ball goes C tier only because like if you're a really good ball player, you can get away with it. But when someone's running Sombra, it's kind of tough in ladder. And Orisa goes D tier just because Orisa you need coordination and all this other stuff going her way, and it's not working out for her. Okay. So this is ladder we're talking about. Is anything really D tier DPS in ladder? Because everything I've seen everything. Okay. Soldier I'm going to wait to do. Reaper is still S tier. Like, Reaper is just... Since everyone's just running around and doesn't understand Brawl, if you're on Reaper, it's kind of free. Same thing goes with Sombra. Like, Reaper and Sombra, S tier, you're going to win on so many games on them. You don't even have to understand how the character works. You can just lock it and run. Like, it's just that stupid. I'm going to skip Kree as well. May I actually give a D tier in ladder? She's just not that strong. mean, you could run a May Reaper, I guess, but I just haven't seen her in a while, so I'm just gonna give her the D tier just to have something in D tier. Same thing goes with Doom. Whenever I see a Doom, I'm just not scared of him anymore because we have Sombra and everyone looks at him now. So, and if you're playing Moira too, he's just not that good because you don't get a lot out of it. Let me see. Let me think. Junkrat C tier because Aquamarine. Aquamarine's strong. I think he's in the tournament too to try to make trials. I mean, that's good. Echo I give A tier because Echo is extremely versatile. She's not really that good, but she's versatile, and that's what you need in ladder. You can run her on a lot of maps, and if you're good at her, you'll hit rank 1. Dante did it, and look where he is. Tracer I give above Echo. Tracer's actually just really good. She's another one that you can run. She's not as good as Sombra, but she's still good in ladder, you know? Trying to think here. Ashe in ladder is still good, but she's not that good. She's okay. I give her on like the side of like the double off tank comps because she just meshes better with that kind of comp, and you don't see it as much, I guess, you know? Genji, I'm always going to give a C tier for ladder because Nanoblade is really strong. Just in ladder, if you're a good Genji, like no matter what. Until you're getting to the very high ends of ranked, but that's not really what I'm talking about. To be honest, I don't know what I'm talking about. 100% because it's ladder. You never know what's going to happen. Bastion, D tier, it's runnable. You can run it. That's fine. The same goes with all these characters. You can always play them in ladder, but it's not necessarily always going to be good. Hanzo, I give bottom C tier. He's not that good. Just if you're gonna run Hanzo, why don't you just run these characters in ladder? I mean, he's decent if you're good at Hanzo, and like if you're playing that double, he's D tier. Now I'm thinking about it. He's just not that good compared to the other guys. To be quite honest with you, Widow easily an A tier. She doesn't even like. Here's the thing: she doesn't work well with half the comps that are being played, but it's just because it's Widow. Widow, you can just headshot and win. Like that's just how stupid Widowmaker is as a character in ranked. Just how it works, you know. Pharah, Pharmacy's really strong still, but other characters are just better. Like Sombra, I've seen just Pharmacy right now, which is kind of weird, but. You just hack one of them and you're fine, but Symmetra I give C tier because she's really good in a brawl if like the brawl is coordinated, and Dyslexia is a freaking crazy sim. Crazy sim. Torb I also give that D tier just because he has a shotgun. I mean, sure, he has a shotgun and a turret. He's, you know, I might put him at the top of C tier of the DPS. I'm going to put him top of C tier because he's got a shotgun and a turret that kind of counters Sombra. So you know what? No. He's bottom B tier. Go Torb. Poggers Torb. Because Torb's just a good ladder character. Because you know what? No, I put him above these tanks too. Torb's just good in ladder. Now I'm thinking about it. If you're a good Torb, you can do anything. Look at Sylvok. Kree is at the worst state of he's ever been in this entire game. But he's still better than Hanzo. And that leaves one more DPS. The pick you've all been waiting for. The moment of truth. Soldier 76. Where does he rank up to these things? Below Torb. He's average. I think he puts a lot of damage in, but he just gets run over. In team play, I don't think he's getting much value either because you're still just going to get run over. Until like weird off tank comps come back, like maybe he'll make a comeback. But I think he's kind of solid. He's better than he was, but you know, not too solid. And this is even in the latter sense. He's just average, you know. Okay, so I'm always gonna put in terms of ladder, like the meta characters are the meta characters. They're gonna be good. They're always gonna get good value. You can run them almost all the time, and most of the time you're gonna get value. So that's why I'm putting them in S tier. I'm not putting Winston in S tier because he kind of shares a half and half spot in S tier with Ryan. In ladder. Okay? That's the thing that we have to make sure we're looking at. Lucio's just really good. Baptiste. put bottom C tier, if not D tier. And I'm looking at this because Baptiste doesn't really fit well with the meta and ladder right now. I mean, he's still good. Like, Baptiste is always going to be good, but other characters just do it better, to be honest. I don't really see any BAP one-tricks. Now I'm thinking about it, is there a BAP one-trick streamer? Huh, that's kind of weird. You never know. Maybe when Sojourn comes out, I'll just one-trick Sojourn and like become the best Sojourn in NA. That might be the play. I'm not sure though. Anyways, I digress. I want to do Ana last because I always do Ana last. Mercy's bottom B tier just because she's really good in that double op tank spam comp-esque comps. Actually, I'm gonna move BAP down here just because the thing with BAP is that I want to put someone else here. I want to put Zen in C tier because top of C tier actually, because if you pair like the Zen Mercy, that's still really strong, to be honest. Brig I put bottom D tier. I never use her. There's never a need to use her. Like all these other supports, like I still have somewhat value with, so I'm actually gonna put BAP back up there because I still have some value with them, just not a lot. And lastly, Ana, I unironically put bottom of A tier because almost all the time you're never gonna get the perfect meta comp. And when it's not the perfect meta comp, Ana's usually a better pick. And she's still really viable. Like you can still climb on Ana. Pretty easy, I'd say. Until you get to the really high ranks where people are running this meta comp a lot. But I still think you can get away with it a lot. Same thing, and like she's just more versatile. It's the same, it's the echo effect I'm putting here. Like she's just more versatile. And Mercy and Zen are more to the Sig Hog comp that you're going to see in Junkertown a lot, if people even run that too. So that's why I'm saying they're B and C. But if you thought the meta review was good for ladder this time, if you agree with it, let me know. If you don't agree with it, let me know down in the comments below. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 4 p.m. and I don't really have an end time yet, but exams can make that as long as 4 and as little as 2. So 2 hours, I'm saying. So make sure to drop a follow, and until next time, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out and paz out.